Flap 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 flap. Well, anyways, I guess we're playing Doki Doki Literature Club. This game is not suitable for children or those who are easily disturbed. Okay, I'm not easily disturbed. Maybe. Individuals sufferings from anxiety or depression may not have the safe experience playing this game. For content warning, please... Wait, what? Individuals suffering from anxiety, that's me, or depression, that's also me, may not have safe experience. Okay. By playing Doki Doki Literature Club, you agree that you are at least 13 of age and you consent to your exposure of highly disturbing content. I agree. I like this so far. How disturbed are we talking about? This is nice. This game is nice. Enter name! Sindrake. This is nice. I like this. Sin shall become a voice actress in this. Yes! Hey! I see an annoying girl. Wait, is this the narrator voice? Okay. Oof, hentai game. This is not a hentai game, not a hentai game. I see an annoying girl running towards me from the distance, waving her arm in the air like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might be drawing to herself. The girl is Sayori, my neighbor and good friend since we were children. You know, the kind of friend you never see yourself making today, but it's just kind of, but it just kind of works out because you've known each other for so long. We used to walk to school together on days like this, but starting around high school, she would oversleep more and more frequently, and I would get tired of waiting up. But if she's gonna chase after me like this, I almost feel better off running away. Okay. However, I just sigh and idle in front of the crosswalk and let Sayori catch up to me. I overslept again! But I caught you this time. Maybe, but only because I decided to stop and wait for you. Oh wait, that's me. That's Sindrake! Should we sound like a man? Maybe, but only because I decided to stop and wait for you. You say that like you were thinking about ignoring me. That's mean, Sindrake. Well, if people stare at you for acting weird, then I don't want... Oh, that's me again. Son of a feminine man. Well, if people stare at you for acting weird, then I don't want them to think we're a couple or something. Fine, fine. But you did wait for me after all. I guess you don't have it in you to be mean even if you want to. Whatever you say, Sayori. We cross the street together and make our way to school. As we draw, oh my god, my dyslexic self. I never had such a hard time. As we draw near, the streets become increasingly speckled with other students making their daily commute. By the way, Sindrake, have you decided on a club to join yet? A club? I told you already, I'm really not interested in that's me! God dang it! I told you already, I'm really not interested in joining any clubs. I haven't been looking either. That's not true. You told me you would join a club this year. Did I? I'm sure it's possible that I did. In one of many conversations where I diminishly go along with whatever she's going on about. Sayori likes to worry a little bit too much about me when I'm perfectly content just getting by on the average while spending a free time on games and anime. Uh-huh. I was talking about how I'm worried that you won't learn how to socialize. That's me. Or have any skills before college. Also me. Your happiness is really important to me, you know? And I know you're happy now, but I die at the thought of you becoming a neat. Net? Neat? Is that neat or net? Am I saying that right? In a few years, because you're not used to the real world. You know what? You're literally talking about me in IRL. You trust me, right? No. Don't make me keep worrying about you. Alright, alright. It's like this game knows me already. I'll look at a few clubs if it makes you happy. No promises though. Will you at least promise me you'll try a little? Yeah, I guess I'll promise you that. Yay! Why do I let myself get lectured by such a carefree girl? Relatable. Feels bad. It hurts. More than that, I'm surprised I even let myself relent to her. I guess seeing her worry so much about me makes me want to ease her mind at least a little bit, even if she does exaggerate everything inside her head. The school day is as ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. After I pack up my things, I stare blankly at the wall, looking for an ounce of motivation. Clubs. Sayori wants me to check out some clubs. I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club. Anime! Speaking of anime clubs, I did have an anime club at my high school. I think it was around like junior year or senior year they actually started it. Hello? Sayori? Sayori must have come into the classroom while I was spacing out. I look around and realize that I'm the only one left in the classroom. I thought I'd catch you coming out of the classroom, but I saw you just sitting here and spacing out, so I came in. Honestly, you're even worse than me sometimes. I'm impressed. You don't need to wait up for me if it's going to make you late to your own club. Well, I thought you might need some encouragement, so I thought, you know... Know what? Well, that you could come to my club. Sayori. Yeah? There is no way I'm going to your club. Meanie. Sayori is vice president of the literature club. Not that I was aware that she had any interest in literature. In fact, I'm 99% sure she only did it because she thought it would be more fun to help start a new club. Since she was the first one who showed interest after the one who proposed the club, she inherited the title of vice president. That said, my interest in literature is guaranteed to be even less. Yeah, I'm going to the anime club. Come on, please. Why do you care so much anyways? Well, I kinda told the club yesterday I would bring a new member. And Natsuki made cupcakes and everything. Don't make promises you can't keep. I can't tell if Sayori is really that much of an airhead or if she's so cunning as to have planned all this out in her head. Sin would totally go to the anime club. I would, you know, low-key, I kind of wanted to go to the anime club back in my high school. I wasn't like, I didn't think I really fit in, you know? But I don't know. I didn't do any clubs or anything like that when I was in high school, so. Sin is the protagonist of high school, basically. Wait, did I skip something? You would totally fit in? I let out a long sigh. Fine. I'll stop by for a cupcake, okay? Yes! Let's go! And thus, today marks the day I sold my soul for a cupcake. I'll go to the hentai club. Oh no. I dejectedly follow Sayori across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit, being generally used for third-year classes and activities. Sayori, full of energy, swings open the classroom door. Everyone! The new member is here! I told you, don't call me a new member. I glance around the room. Welcome to the literature club. It's a pleasure meeting you. Sayori always says nice things about you. Oh, does she? Seriously? You brought a boy? Way to kill the atmosphere. Ah, Sindrake, what a nice surprise! God, I'm gonna get these voices confused. Welcome to the club! All words escape me in this situation. This club is full of incredible cute girls! Wow! What are you looking at? If you want to say something, say it. Amazing name, girl 1, girl 2, and 3. Sorry. Natsuki. The girl with the sour attitude, whose name is apparently Natsuki, is one I don't recognize. Her small figure makes me think she's probably a first year. She is also the one who made cupcakes, according to Sayori. You can just ignore her when she gets moody. Sayori says that quietly into my ear, then turns back to the other girls. Anyways, this is Natsuki, always full of energy. And this is Yuri, the smartest in the club. Don't say things like that. I'm enjoying this too much. Yuri, who appears comparable, most mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with people like Sayori and Natsuki. Ah, well, it's nice meeting both of you. And it sounds like you already know... Monica? Monica? Illiterate Sindrake. Let's go with Monica. Shut up, Pie! Monica! Sorry. That's right. It's great to see you again, Sindrake. Monica smiles sweetly. We do know each other. Well, we rarely talk, but we were in the same class last year. Monica was probably the most popular girl in class. Smart, beautiful, athletic. Basically, completely out of my league. Same. So having her smile at me so genuinely feels a little... You too, Monica. Or I'm... cringe. Come sit down, Sindrake. We made room for you at the table, so you can sit next to me or Monica. I'll get the cupcakes. Hey! I made them. I'll get them. Sorry, I got a little too excited. Then how about I make some tea as well? The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. As Sayori mentioned, it's been widened so that there is one space next to Monica and one space next to Sayori. Natsuki and Yuri walk over to the corner of the room where Natsuki grabs a wrapped tray and Yuri opens the closet. One guy, 5 girls. Literally, this is the definition of hentai. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Sayori. Natsuki proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand. Okay, are you ready? Ta-da! Wow! Natsuki lifts the foil off the tray to reveal a dozen white, fluffy cupcakes decorated like little cats. Man, there's no visual for these cupcakes. The whiskers are drawn with icing and a little piece of chocolate used to make for their ears. Sorry. So cute! I had no idea you were so good at baking, Natsuki. Well, you know. Just hurry and take one. Sayori grabs one, then Monica, I follow. It's delicious! Sayori talks to her with a mouthful and already managed to get icing on her face. Icing on her face! Nani? Trust me, I've seen a lot. Alright, okay, Silverfish, okay. I turn the cupcake around around in my fingers, looking at the best angle to take a bite. Icing on her face. Natsuki is quiet. I can't help but notice her sneaking glances in my direction. Is she waiting for me to take a bite? I finally bite down. The icing is sweet and full of flavor. I wonder if she made it herself. This is really good. Thank you, Natsuki. What? Why are you thanking me? It's not like I... Haven't I heard this somewhere before? Made them for you or anything. That's the kind of response you're looking for, ladies and gentlemen. It's not like I made it for you. I thought you technically did. Sayori said, well, maybe. But not for, you know, you, dummy. Baka. Alright, alright. I give up on Natsumi's weird logic and dismisses the conversation. Yuri returns to the table carrying a tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot next to the cupcake tray. You keep a whole tea set in this classroom? Don't worry, the teachers give us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? I guess. Don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you. That's not... Insulted, Yuri looks away. I meant that, you know. I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but at least enjoying tea. I'm glad. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. Monika raises her eyebrow, then smiles at me. So, what made you consider the literature club? I was afraid of this question. Something tells me I shouldn't tell Monika that I was partially dragged here by Sayori. Well, I haven't joined any clubs yet, and Sayori seemed really happy here, so... That's okay, don't be embarrassed. We'll make sure you feel right at home, okay? As president of the literature club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone. Monika, I'm surprised. How come you decided to start your own club? You could probably be a board member for any major clubs. Weren't you a leader of the debate club last year? Well, you know, to be honest, I can't stand all the politics around the major clubs. It feels like nothing but arguing about the budgets and publicity and how prepare for events. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. And if it encourages others to get into the literature, then I'm fulfilling that dream. Monika really is a great leader. Yuri also nods in agreement. Yes. 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 Then I'm surprised there aren't more people in the club yet. It must be hard to start a new club. You can put it in that way. Not many people are very interested in putting out all the effort to start something brand new, especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention like literature. You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile. But it makes school events like festivals that much more important. I'm confident that we can really grow this club before we graduate. Oh my god. Right, everyone? Yeah! We'll do our best. You know it! Everyone enthusiastically agrees. Such different girls, all interested in the same goal. Monika must have worked really hard to find these three. Maybe that's why they were all so delighted by the idea of a new member joining. Though I still don't really know if I can keep up with their level of enthusiasm about literature. So, Sindrake, what kind of things do you like to read? Well, considering how little I've read these past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Manga. dude. Manga. Nice. I muttered quietly to myself, half joking. Natsuki suddenly perks up. It looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet. Not much of a reader, I guess. Well, that can change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. What? Anyway, what about you, Yuri? Well, let's see. Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her finger. My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. SAO? The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. And telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive. SAO! Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seems so reversed and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way of her eyes lighten up that she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people. But you know, I like a lot of things. A lot of things, she says. Rick and Morty. Manga edition. Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well. Isn't it amazing how a writer can so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you for a loop? Oh my god, that's actually like mind-blowing to me. Anyways, I've been reading a lot of horror lately. I read horror book. I read a horror book once. I desperately grasped something I can relate to at the minimal level. At this rate, Yuri might as well will be having a conversation with a rock. Yikes! Really? I wouldn't have expected that, Yuri. For someone as gentle as you? I guess you could say that. But a story makes me think, or takes me to another world, and I can't really put it down. I think I just swapped the words, but I'm over it. Surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment. Ugh, I hate horror. Oh, why's that? That's a teacher's excuse for kids to read a book. Well, I just... Natsuki's eyes darted over to me for a split second. Never mind. That's right, you usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki? What? What gives you that idea? You left a piece of scrap paper behind last club meeting? It looked like you were working on a poem called... Don't say it out loud! And give that back! Fine. Your cupcakes, your poems, everything you do is just as cute as you are! Sorry. Sits up behind Natsuki and puts her arms around her shoulders. I'm not cute! Natsuki, you write your own poems? Syndrake fanfic! No! Oh no! Oh no! Hentai? Kid-friendly. Kid-friendly hentai! Well, I guess sometimes... Why do you care? I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them why don't you share them sometime? No! Natsuki averts her eyes. You wouldn't like them. Not a very confident writer yet? I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. My god, Yuri's so wise! What? You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities and showing even the deepest reaches of your heart. Oh my god! I moved! Do you have writing experience too, Yuri? Maybe if you share some of your work, you can set an example and help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers. Wise fantasy world in Skyforge. I guess it's the same for Yuri? Aw, I wanted to read everyone's poems. We all sit in silence for a moment. Okay, I have an idea, everyone. Nani? Yuri also makes a Sindrake fanfic. Natsuki and Yuri look quizzically at Monika. Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. Then, next time we meet, we'll all share them with each other. That way, everyone is even. Nani? Yeah, let's do it! Plus, now that we have a new member, I think it will help us all get a little bit more comfortable with each other and straighten the bond of the club. The bond of the club! Club bonding time. Isn't that right, Sindrake? Monika smiles warmly at me once again. Hold on, there's still one problem. What's that? Now that we're back in the original topic of me joining the club, a blunter comes forth with what's been on my mind the entire time. I never said I would join this club. Saori may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decision. I still have other clubs to look at, and I lose my train of thought. All four girls stare back at me with dejected eyes. But I'm sorry, I thought... Sindrake... You all... I'm defenseless against these girls. I came for the free food. Free food. Cupcakes on the table, my guy! How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? That is, if writing a poem is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls. Right. Okay, I've decided then. I'll join the literature club. One by one, the girls' eyes light up. Yes! I'm so happy! Saori wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down. Hey! You really did scare me for a moment. If you really just came for a cupcake, I would be super pissed. Super pissed. Then that makes it official. Welcome to the literature club. Thanks, I guess. Okay, everyone. I think with that we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone, remember tonight's assignment. Write a poem to bring to the next meeting, so we can all share. Monika looks at me once again. Sindrake, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself. Heh. Yeah. Can I really impress the class star Monika with a mediocre writing skills? Mediocre. Throwing hands, fake your death, and join the anime club. I already feel the anxiety welling up inside. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri and Natsuki clean up their food. Hey, Sindrake, since you're already here, do you want to walk home together? That's right, Sayori and I never walk home together anymore because she always stayed after school for clubs. Sure, might as well. Yay! Fanfic is a thing too, it really is. With that, the two of us depart from the club room and make our way home. The whole way, my mind wandered back and forth between the four girls. Sayori, Natsuki, Yuri, and of course, Monika. Will I really be happy spending every day after school in a literature club? Perhaps I'll have a chance to grow closer to one of these girls. Alright. I'll just need to make the most of my circumstances, and I'm sure good fortune will find me. And I guess that starts with writing a poem tonight.